Hi folks, my name's Tom. You're watching Rant District. Today is November 6th, 2018, and in the United States that means it's election day. It's important that if you don't know anything about the candidates or the issues, that you don't vote. Just don't vote. Stay home, listen to music. I have voted, and here in Oregon, we have the most potentially corrupt voting method. We vote by mail, so that in a household with a bunch of people, if there's a domineering personality in the house, a domineering head of household, they can intimidate other family members into voting how they want, instead of people having the privacy of being able to go into a voting booth and vote how they want. So it's corrupt, but this is Oregon. Oregon and Washington State both have vote by mail because we're among the laziest states in the nation. So anyway, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know why you're voting, how you're voting, don't vote. I'm going to show a stack of records I pulled out today, kind of in celebration of Election Day. Here's what I'm going to be spinning today, starting with Gore. America must be destroyed. This thing is kind of a funny little gatefold. I love Gore. Every album is pretty much a concept album. And no, America shouldn't really be destroyed. But the political system, our two-party political system, yeah, that could go away. I do envy countries with multiple political parties besides the two big money parties in the United States, the Democrats and the Republicans. After that, we're going to go with the No WTO combo, led by Jello Biafra. This was recorded live in 2000, I think, at the World Trade Organization protests up in Seattle. The very first track, called Battle in Seattle, is really spoken word. And Jello went on about, with a sentiment that is very strong to me. It's about, find the people you disagree with and have conversations with them. Don't yell at them, don't scream at them, don't dictate to them, but talk to them and explain why, the choices they make may not be in their best interest. But talking to people, having conversations with people you disagree with, is something that, Jello Biafra pushes forward in this album. And that's not something that a lot of the people in the two main political parties here in the U.S. push. Everybody's the enemy. And no matter how you vote, no matter how this election plays out, the people who voted opposite of the way you do, they're not the enemy. They're still your fellow citizens and neighbors. Be cool to each other. That said, here in Portland, there are protests planned tonight because it's election night, and you had a protest something for some reason. I don't know. Jello Biafra and the Guantanamo School of Medicine. White people and the damage done. I love, Jello Biafra to me he's a very he's a political person, and he'll let you know what he thinks. And, it's got the Brown Lipstick Parade, Werewolves of Wall Street, Shockupy, which was kind of a take on the Occupy movement that happened a few years back. That's a fun album, despite the title. Dead Kennedys, their debut, Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. This one has the picture that they found in a yard sale or something of that band. Subsequent copies of this had to have the heads removed because the people in the band found out about the album. They got pissed off. Jello Biafra is very, this is like when they were in San Francisco and going off against landlords. This came out shortly after Harvey Milk, a politician in San Francisco, was killed just because he was gay. It's a very ambitious, kind of activating album. I enjoyed a lot. Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables by Dead Kennedys. And we got Public Enemy. Takes a nation of millions to hold us back. I love that sentiment. on Def Jam. Produced by Rick Rubin, which I always thought was odd, but you know, Rick Rubin's got his hands in a lot of things. Public Enemy, Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. And lastly, we got Blood, Guts, and Pussy by the Dwarves. There's no political reason for this. I just fucking love the Dwarves, so I'm going to listen to it. Blood, Guts, and Pussy. There you have it. Hope you have a good election day. If the election doesn't go the way you hoped, don't let your head explode. The world's not going to end tomorrow, despite the best intentions of war. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.